We came here last year. We're concerned that we're not able to land here because the runway was not conducive enough. We've been able to get our technical team, the project planning side, to do what needs to be done from the airport company management aspect. They did all the testing and they worked out the technical details and designs with the consultants. They came up with what's required to improve on this. And then they awarded a contract. They've been able to go through and clear off the top surfacing and reapply what needs to be applied, the laterite and all the technical things that have to put on in terms of chippings and so on. It's quite impressive. They've gone quite well. From what I hear, they are ready now to apply the asphalt. I think there'll be a few finishing touches they have to put on before the asphalt comes. Our hope is that the next 2 months we'll be ready to start flying. And of course, this is what we consider to be phase one. Phase one to get us up to the 1,520 meters, and then we will go on to about 1,900 meters to expand, or extend the length of the runway so that we can have bigger aircraft all coming here. I think it will be a big relief for all Ghanaians, not just people from BA area or Bono area. For all of us, anybody from any part of the country or the world coming to this part of the country to do work can be able to can fly here, stay for whatever length of time they need to stay, do the work and go back. Whether they're coming and doing same day work and the flights can go back by end of day, good for us. They come to stay overnight or for a number of days, they can fly in and not have to go through the risk of landing in Kumasi and going by road and coming here and then going back to take the flight from there. I think I commend the airport company and the Resource Access Limited company and the consultants for all the hard work they put into this. They're working quite hard, and the ministry and the government are supporting them the way that we need support to get the right thing done to serve all of us, including especially those who live here. The saddest bit about this whole thing is that those who live in the region, in the city of Sunyani, and want the service that all Ghanaians need, that's airline services, as the same ones still trespassing, encroaching on the land, making it so difficult for the airport company to do what they need to do. And that's part of what has delayed this whole process. If they stayed away and allowed the airport company to hold on to the land that they had and to do all the planning extension that was required, I'm sure by now it would have been operational. So I'd like to take this opportunity to appeal to all the people of Sunyani, especially those who are living in the periphery of the airport, to desist from trespassing, from encroaching upon the land. Most important thing is revisiting the protocols to ensure that the stakeholder organizations, the airport company, port health, the security agencies, are all in tune in terms of how we can uphold the protocols, how to strengthen them. We've had various meetings and we've had some reviews done, some proposals put together. We're synthesizing all of those to come up with a set of recommendations to government. If the government reviews them and they are comfortable with that, I'm sure they will give it a green light to open the airports. But for now, we're looking at what we've done in Ghana. I wouldn't say on a trial basis, but in the interim, we are operating domestic flights, so we know how we are applying that, and it's going quite smoothly. We're able to get ourselves checked, sanitizing ourselves before we go to even check-in. From checking in, going to the waiting area, and getting to the pre-boarding in terms of being on the tarmac. And we've gone through all those systematically. And when you're on the aircraft, what is done, all that was done very well by the airport company and the port health working partnership. It's going on well. So that experience has given us an insight into how we should operate domestic, from domestic to international. The international bit of it, we're also looking at what's happening in other parts of the world. We've taken those experiences on board and looked at how we should improve our situation in Ghana. Bear in mind that it's not just about the government of Ghana saying the airports are open, go ahead and fly. We're doing quite well in Ghana. If we open up, those coming from Europe, the epicenter, London, where most of our people go, Germany, Amsterdam, so many of them are going to come. We're not so sure how effective the protocols are there and what the testing is and so on and so forth. You go to North America, to the Middle East and Far East, all those things are different. So we have to be sure all those things are well synchronized. The standards that have to be applied in Ghana, they also applied in those countries as well. So those are the things we have to package, give to government, and then get the approval of government for it to be open. And we're hoping that in the next 2 weeks we'll present all of that to government and hear from government what they say on that. Certainly they'll come up with all kinds of questions and how effectively we can control and contain the situation. So we're hoping that we have some news 2 weeks' time as to whether government is in line with us or they're asking us to go and do some more work.
There be a pempenso a jumano edruno, a kakuma be no maybe, and inti a juma or more yawaha, especially consultants and contractors and so. Also the SCA a year time frame or my periodically. Ya any mudin como, ma omotre and say, Linya butrema omunya ejumapa and famayen, said the beya, a bit me a two. Aquino na etmi bibia etmi aboyen ampa anso so no bibia omodri no ade a ebeboayen pa na mum yeguso esre won se yepekwan na yetmi yankasa so yetukwan afri ha se ade akọ esen se de bia yebesi kumase a na afi ye wo se sign de car sign ba ya na eno haw kakra emayen nti ene omo edi nsa wo so se de be ya obetimi expedite omo activities no ama adwuma no etimi akọ wano ede amayen na afi emre na ode amayen so se enko ebia bosimi mienu a eda ya nimi no na chese omo wie bibia no so yesre won se onfa ose enye yo emayen na afi yebesre abusuafo a sisi a bibia egina ye wo hwa e wo se yetimi ye bi ka ho de omo ya bedru sisi yi plane betimi etu de nanso so no e wo se yetimi tirem se de be ya aircraft ahodo nyina betimi alande e wo ha sei na aboa yen nti se betimi aba ne saade a na e wo so omutwim na omunya te se be 1900 na ansa na betimi nya sa 1900 no so no wo se ya yesisi enya sika sabi yesisi adan no betimi enya ye ho ntiase se e yade a eba be boa mamu ni nyina enti no sabi se ha na oje wasase na se awura airport city no emu a na e wo se utimi ene this assembly no enya nkutahudie na yenya ba bi foforo edema na afi yetimi enya space edema airport for no na omutimi ye adwuma no edema yen esre wo manda ehunu se emre bi a ye ba ha be ye inspection minister ba ha sa ye be ye inspection na yenya nuru bi a ye dina sisi ye nkura no na chese encroachment level no na enye match but sisi a obi ehunu se airport ne beba no afi na amanfo dimrika eba be preja omodan no na eno enya de ebeboa yen kura isan say atete se bi mu se ope compensation na eba sa na emwa adentina wo se wo disika kogu form esay epeja ansa na yesen aba be demolish na in the name of compensation emwa ye nyina enti ye nuanom a sabi wonya sika kakra wo si dan e wo ha no won nti ase mayen na bibia edru no ya mark ho na enka ho na afi yen relocate omo na yentimi nya space no emfa nya adwuma no